We welcome you back to the Old Guys channel. What you're looking at is my Compustar DSST fob. It stopped working, and I'm assuming that it's the battery that's gone bad on it, because I would charge it and it would only stay charged for a short period of time, and then it would need recharging again, and then it just stopped working altogether. So I'm going to assume by changing the battery out that will fix the problem. I found a battery on Amazon. It's this one right here, and it came today. So we'll change it out and see what happens. This is the model 2WT11R-SS. That's the model that we'll be working with. And looking it over, I didn't find anything on the internet about how to change it. So here we go. It's got one screw right in the top by the USB charging port. So we'll take that out first of all. It's a very small one. It's a good thing I've got my glasses on. Here we go. That's the screw. Put it someplace where we know it's at. Okay, now we need to get that apart. As you can see, it's a pretty tight fit. It's a well-made fob. So let's see, we'll take a screwdriver and try prying it apart right here a little bit. There we go. Here we go. Starting to give. Here we go. Coming slowly. They did not make this for you to get into. I can see that right now. There we go. Here. Okay, so we've got the top part off. Well, that doesn't seem to help much. My lens is cracked a little bit. That's been cracked like that for over a year now, but it hasn't affected its operation. Looks like we need to go deeper. I think these two plugs right here, there's one here and one here and one here and one here, so we're going to have to take that off and take these out. Let's see if we can get this. There we go. These are some plastic tweezers that came in one of my kits that I got to replace the glass on my iPhone. And they sent these. They were useless because they're so flimsy, but I kept them anyway because you never know. Okay, let's pry this up and see what happens. Okay. All right. That comes up. I'll put that over here. And there's a couple more to plugs. Okay, there's one. And And there's the other one. Okay, there's all 4 plugs. All right, that's Phillips head screwdriver. It's a very small Phillips head. Excuse me. This also came in that kit for my iPhone. Actually, it was the battery that I changed out, not the glass. That was a challenge. One. Two. This screwdriver is slightly magnetized, so that helps. It holds on to the screw for us. Okay. I guess I could have taken these keys off. There you go. All right. That holds this. That holds this bracket on. Those 2 bottom screws went through the frame into the bracket, and that's what held this bottom piece on. So now that we've got that off, we can just set this out of the way here and see what else we got here. Okay. There we go. That popped. I'm hoping that that pop means it's going to come off. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. So that's that. And this is the rubber gasket. And here's the battery. All right, so now what we're going to need to do, we'll just go ahead and take this off since it's loose. It looks like it's glued down. It's coming up slowly. There we go. There we go. Yep, it was glued down. And let's see. There we go. Just pops right up. What I did is I put the screwdriver onto the bottom here, the back between the 2 wires, and popped it up. Now this is a 200 milliamp 3.7. This is a 150 milliamp 3.7. Well, we're not coming this far and not going to try it. So I'm going to go ahead and put it in there and try it. And then we'll see what we've got. Okay, I think we got got it in there. Let me push down some more here. Here we go. So what I'm going to do is get a piece of tape, put it under the bottom there so it'll hold it. Yeah, that looks better. I like that better. Okay, let's put this back on. Lay it up in there like that. And gently take our screwdriver and push them down slowly. Before we do that, let's put this back on. Here we go. Here we go. That's in there. Okay, so we know we got that. Those are all in place. Okay, let's put our screws back in. Here we go. Okay, that's tight. All tight now. Let's put our plugs back in. That's one. Two. I'll go ahead and slip this in. There we go. Then we need to put these two back plugs in. Just like a surgeon. Okay, those are all in. Now, let's see, we got everything. Now let's put the cover back on. Okay, let's snap it, snap it, snap it. Okay. Oh, one more snap. She snapped it good. All the buttons working. Okay, let's put our final screw in. That's the one in the back here. Okay. Well, it's back together. Now we need to see if it's going to work. So let me get a USB plug and we'll stick it in and see what we've got. There is a USB plug. Here goes. All right. That means that it's charging. So what we'll do, it's charging, that's a good sign. So that means that the battery is connected. So since it's a smaller milliamp battery, it may not last as long between charges. But we'll let that charge up and we'll see how things go. We'll be back in a minute. Well, here we are. Took a little while, but it's charged. The light is blue, so she is ready to go. Well, let's see how she works. Well, it works fine. I had to go outside to the car itself and physically reset it. And you do that by sticking the key in the ignition with the doors closed, foot off the brake, and you turn it several times, but don't start it. You turn it to the on position and off, on, off, so that the lights on the dash lights up, and then you turn it off. And after I did that several times, probably about 4 or 5 times, it reset and she works fine. There we go. We can unlock it. There she goes. She's disarmed and unlocked. And there she goes. So everything is working fine now. Another successful job. Looks like we did it. Well, thank you for visiting us here again at the Old Guy's channel. And we've just installed the battery in our Compustar remote, and it seems like everything is working fine. The battery was not as powerful as the original battery. This was a 200 milliamp battery, and the one that's in here is 150 milliamp, but it seems to be working fine. Well, thank you, and if you like this video, just give it a thumbs up, and if you'd like to subscribe, you can do so, and when I put together another video, you'll hear about it. Thank you. This is the Old Guy.